What's up, y'all? Welcome back to GLL2P. That's guidance, love, light, peace, and protection. I'm Shalonda, and I'm back again after forever. Anyway, let's just get into it. Let's just see what's going on. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this is what I kept seeing like when I first picked up this deck. Okay, the Eight of Cups. Let's see what else. Okay, so we got a couple of things here. Let's see what we got here. So we have the Hangman, Three of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So honestly, what I'm feeling like is you surrender to the process, right? You're not kind of trying to control it anymore. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Hangman here. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Hangman, I feel like there was something that you walked away from or something that you let go, that you were kind of just like maybe trying to understand or still like learning the lessons from, that where it required you to just, you know, walk away and just either just be like by yourself for a while. Right. I feel like it was something that you just had to like understand, where you just needed to take some time away to figure out like the best path forward, or like the best path to um the best path back to you feeling like yourself again, or to you just being independent and relying on yourself here with the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like there was something that you had to walk away from, or it could be something that you were searching for. And I feel like you have just surrendered to the path, or I feel like you've found that path, right? And now, either way, I feel like somebody is on the right path. I feel like somebody is on the right path here. Okay, yeah. Period. What is that? The ten of Pentacles? Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. I definitely feel like somebody's on the right path. Like whatever, like in this time of like surrender, or in this Hangman energy where you were uncertain, or it was like you just needed to like sit still for a little bit to, ooh, excuse me, again, to grow, to expand. Or I feel like that's what you need to do, or you did do, or whatever the case may be with this Three of Wands here. But I definitely feel like somebody is close, somebody is on the right path, or somebody is close to being on the right path. What's the Eight of Cups? We have the King of Wands here. Wow, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck here. So it could be like, I don't know. With the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, is definitely giving a couple, okay, or parents. Like maybe you had to get away from your parents, or this could be like a couple or somebody who inspired you, possibly, or like guided you in some type of way. Or are guiding you in some type of way. They are coming up upright, so Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So this could be like a couple, or it could be like some type of people who you view as leaders, or people who have a lot of influence on you. I'm getting like religious guides, or like religious leaders, or even spirit guides. Let's see, what's that again? So we have the King of Cups, Page of Swords, and the High Priestess. Let's see. The King of Cups, the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. What's clarify the King of Cups? Knight of Wands. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling like you were like guided away from something or someone, and I feel like as you were in this energy of stillness, or just really trying to understand, I feel like you Or this could be like a relationship that you walked away from. So I feel like you just came to understand a lot about what you were going through or what was going on with this person. I feel like you just kind of saw through this person's BS with the Page of Swords and the High Priestess here. I feel like this is I feel like this is somebody who still wants to come towards you here with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. Okay, it's a lot of wands out here with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Again, this could be like a relationship that you walked away from. Or again, I feel like you were kind of guided to walk away from this situation. Okay, here with the Page of Swords and the High Priestess. Again, like I said, I feel like you just kind of saw through like this person's bull crap. Or as you have been sitting in this energy of stillness and just coming to a deeper level of understanding, I feel like if this person was to come towards you let me see. I feel like if this person was to come towards you with like some type of offer or something, I feel like you would see it coming from a mile away. Like I feel like you could just see through this person's mess, right? Because I feel like you have come to a deeper level of understanding. Definitely with the High Priestess out here. So it could be somebody who wants to come towards you, but I feel like, you know, with the Page of Swords, like this person could be like curious about you. 1313, I just saw. This person could be curious about you, or again, like I said, like you've come to like a deeper level of understanding. Like you know how to like pay attention. Like I just feel like you will see something coming from a mile away. And then with the Six of Wands, I feel like this is somebody who feels like they would be able to get you back. Like it would be something would be successful, right? Let's see what it is. Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yeah, so I feel like somebody wants to like play the long game here. Like they are really Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot. Like, but I feel like this is somebody young, or they could be younger than you, with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Or I feel like this is somebody who possibly could have learned a lot about you after you walked away, right? And now they're wanting to make some type of offer to you. But I feel like you've already released this person. I feel like you've already moved on. What's the Page of Swords? Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups and the King of Cups. So now we have the Knight, from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. I honestly feel like this is somebody who is mirroring you in some type of way. Like, this person could have walked away from something. Like, they're mirroring you in some way. So this could be your person is like, I don't know, or this could be somebody who again is like curious about you, thinking about you, like they feel some type of way about you, like they're definitely in their feelings here with the Knight of Cups and then the King of Cups. Like, but again, it could all be in this person's head. Like, this person has a lot going on here, especially like when it comes to their emotions. Like, they have a lot going on. What's the King of Cups? So we have the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords. This is somebody who is not somebody, again, like I said, somebody who's willing to play the long game, like somebody who's not giving up, or let's see, Nine of Wands. What's the King of Swords? I don't know. This could be somebody that you kind of have your guard up to. Or again, like I said, this is somebody who is not willing to give up so easily or something. Or this is somebody who thinks that they really can prove something to you. Okay, but I feel like they're still guarded in some type of way. Like I said, they have a lot going on when it comes to their emotions and stuff, so they could still be kind of guarded when it comes to expressing their emotions with the King of Swords here, with the King of Cups and the King of Swords. Moving on. What's the High Priestess? I feel like this is somebody who has like like they think highly of themselves, right? But really they're not that high. Like really they're kind of childish and like this dreamy energy, like kind of delusional. I don't get it, but yeah, I feel like you trusted your intuition. Listen, what's the High Priestess? Yeah, again, like I said, I feel like you could see it coming from a mile away. Like whatever this person got going on, like I feel like you could see it coming from a mile away. Like they could be trying to like present themselves like they have it all together, but deep down they really don't. Like it would be an illusion, or they're under some type of illusion, like they're this upstanding guy when, or a girl or whatever, when low key they got a lot of work to do. Okay, what's the three of wands? Okay, the Six of Swords. Okay, I feel like you are moving away from this. I feel like you left this behind. I feel like you're moving forward. You're putting distance between you and whatever I feel like you were guided to walk away from. And I feel like you're on your best path forward. Like you are navigating toward calmer waters, leaving past troubles behind. And then the Three of Wands says, "What begins as an idea is now evolving into actual results. Stay focused on future growth." Right, and I feel like that's all you're focused on. I feel like that's where your focus is, and I feel like that's what you have done, and I feel like that's where you are. So again, like I said, you've come to a deeper level of understanding. So I feel like if anybody try to come around you with some BS, you would be able to see it from a mile away, because it's just like, yeah, no, you understand things on a deeper level than what you did before. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, again with the isolation, yeah, you may be experiencing financial hardship or isolation, but help is closer than it seems. Again, I feel like if you are in a period of isolation, I feel like again it's because it's helping you to move closer towards your goals, closer towards your destined path. So I feel like it's meant for you to be alone right now. It's meant for you to be alone right now. Like, there's no other way to say it. Like, it's just meant for you to be alone, spend some time with yourself. Again, like I said, coming to a deeper level of understanding about what you've been through, how it influenced you, how it influenced your thinking, your frame of mind, good and bad, whatever it is. And I feel like that's just helping you come to like a deeper level of understanding. And I feel like even if you had, I don't know, like again, like if you walked away from like your parents or a relationship or something where you were more stable or you have more support or whatever the case may be, I feel like, yeah. I feel like, and then like, don't forget the Nine of Pentacles is here. Okay, this again is like, this woman is alone. Well, most all these people are alone, but she's alone in her garden with all her pentacles and everything that she's cultivated and invested in and grown on her own. You know what I'm saying? Was the Five of Pentacles? So we have the Emperor in reverse. This was somebody who like abused their power, right? Somebody who probably used the way they were supporting you or the way they were helping you as some form of control, right? And I feel like, yeah, you had to get away from that. You had to get up out of there. So that might have left you without some things, or you may have had to like downsize or whatever the case may be. But I feel like now you're on your best path forward. This is somebody who tried to use that against you, or somebody who wanted to see you down and out. What's the Nine of Pentacles? I'm telling you. The Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. And the Six of Cups. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. So yeah, the Five of Swords and the Six of Cups. So again, I feel like somebody, again, this person who has this self-aggrandizing vision of themselves. Like, you're not that. Like, you're not that. You're actually weak as fuck. Like, I don't know what you think you are, but it's definitely not giving what it was supposed to give or whatever. And I feel like these people is mad that you moved on. And again, this is people who thought they was leaving you down and out. They thought they was leaving you broke. They thought they was leaving you high and dry. Or they thought when you walked away, you wasn't going to be able to survive without them or whatever. And I feel like you have just, I feel like everything that you've been through, again, is just like a learning experience. Like it's like you're not mad about it. Like it's just, it is what it is. You just became wiser. Like really, you just became wiser. What's the 6 of Cups? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Da-da-da-da-da. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What's the 5 of Swords? There's people who want you stuck in the past. There's people want you stuck in the past, feeling nostalgic, thinking about them, wanting to come and fight for them, whatever. But I just feel like that's not the energy you in. You in the energy of moving the fuck away, being by yourself, being alone, just gaining knowledge from past experiences. And that's what the 3 of Wands is about too. The 3 of Wands. Okay, gaining knowledge from past experiences and how to use that in the future to better your decision making and all of that. So we have the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. Child, what is this? 3 of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Child. What's the 3 of Cups? Okay, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, what's the 3 of Pentacles? The 2 of Swords. Death at the bottom of the deck. So again, I feel like this is people who thought they were leaving you again high and dry, leaving you helpless, restricted, making you miss out on opportunities, or reject some things, or because you rejected this person, again, they thought they were going to have you stuck some type of way, or again, broke, high and dry. I don't know. Again, this could be people around you or your family, or I don't know. Or it could be like people are trying to get you to, come out, join them, but you could not be quite ready yet. What's the Four of Cups? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, maybe now could be a good time to, um, again, like I said, people could be trying to work with you or hang out with you, or, you know what I'm saying, be around you, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like maybe you just feel like you're not ready yet, or you're still stuck in some type of crossroads for some reason. But I feel like you have a reason to celebrate. I feel like you have a reason to celebrate. Or I mean, trust your intuition, make the best decision for you. If this is people that you really don't mess with, or what's I mean, or these is like people from your past that you know that you don't want to hang out with. Like, you don't have to hang out with them. Again, I feel like it, or it could just be like situations that you've really outgrown. So you're not interested. You're over it. You're bored. You're like, no, I don't want to go out. No, I don't want to hang out. I don't want to party. I don't want to drink. And I feel like, no, that could be your way of celebrating. Chilling, minding your business. You're still happy, healthy. You have everything you need right at the crib. Right at the crib, working on yourself, mastering yourself. Like, you don't have to be going out partying and drinking all the time to be happy. And I feel like, you could be realizing that. You could be like, dang, I do like want to hang out with my friends, but you know what's important. Or you know, with the Nine of Cups here, the Nine of Cups talks about like indulging, especially when it comes to drinking. So maybe, you know, maybe you had an issue with drinking and you don't want to be around. Maybe you're trying to stop drinking. You know, and you don't want to be around people who drink, or you don't want to be around the same situation, the same groups of people, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, but you could still celebrate yourself, you know. Cause why? The wheel is still turning in your favor. You know, you could still have fun. You don't have to go out and drink, or you know what I'm saying, if you feel like just staying home and minding your business and chilling at the crib is what's best for you, then that's what's best for you. You don't have to go out if you don't want to. If you don't want to be around people that you feel are trying to that you feel could make you relapse, or you know, go back down a path you don't want to go down. You know, whether it has to do with drinking or not, or just overindulging in something. But yeah, let me get another deck right quick. Okay, but yeah, like I was saying, you just been sitting back getting wiser. I feel like, you know, despite all the other BS, I feel like you're on the right path. And that's really all that matters. I feel like whatever is coming towards you, you could see it coming from a mile away. You could see an illusion coming from a mile away. You could see some BS coming from a mile away, because you did the work. You sat back. You thought about it. You, again, like I said, you just been sitting back getting wiser. Okay, brilliance. Okay, you just been sitting back getting brilliant, getting wiser. Okay, you discover your own genius. Bro, stop playing. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind. Follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Again, whatever you got away from, you know what I'm saying, you're on your path. Now you're on your own path to what inspires you, to what makes you happy. Okay, so yeah, you just been sitting back getting wiser, like I said. Okay, did you put me to use these or no? Okay, passage. You're on a new path. You're on your passage. You're on, you know what I'm saying? You're on your path. Okay, your current situation is a means to an end. You're making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Let's see. Okay, so we have offerings. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and search it and research it carefully before accepting. And I feel like that flew right over here in reverse, right on top of this King of Cups again, where somebody wants to come make an offer to you, but I feel like whatever type of BS it is, maybe it's something that you should not accept, or something that you really need to pay close attention to. Again, with this uh what is this, the hangman here, you know, something that you may just need to like sit on for a while before you figure out if it's something acceptable or not. Okay. Let's see, last deck here. All right, last message, last message. Oh, that's way too big. That's way too big. Let's just try to get one or two, maybe three. Not too much. All right. Lesson, okay? Find the lesson, okay? Find the lesson, which I feel like you did or you have done, okay? Something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There is no such thing as a failure, so pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. And I feel like that's what this reading was about. So, yeah. Just, you know, if somebody do come towards you with some type of offer, you know, just pay attention. You know, because it's, I mean, nothing was like in reverse like that, like crazy. So, you know, just pay attention. Like, maybe they could have like good intentions, but they don't really know how to, um, they don't really know how to back it up. You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention, use your intuition. Whatever it is, though, I feel like you can see it coming from a mile away, though. So I feel like you're on the right path. Just, you know, stay true to yourself, do what's best for you. And yeah, let me know if this resonated with you, if it did, if it didn't. Y'all stay warm. Bye.